Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this deck guide video, I'm going to take a look at one of the most talked about and one of the strongest decks in Forged in the Barrens, and that's Watchpost Rogue. Yeah, well, how do these Watchposts really win you the game? Well, Watchposts are not really the main win condition of the deck, although they are some pretty effective cards. Fire Watchpost can't attack after your opponent draws a card, it costs one more. Motion Watchpost can't attack after your opponent plays a minion summon a 2/2 grunt. While these are not the main win condition of the deck, they are the early game of the deck. So the way this deck functions is that first you disrupt your opponent's game plan by playing these Watchposts, making it more difficult for them to play cards, playing your efficient Octobot, getting some discounts on your own cards. And when your opponent's plan is in shambles, you follow that up with your real win conditions, which are Kasagu's Column Shaper and Chandy's Barrow. Chandy's received a major buff with Forged in the Barrens because most of the low rolls from Chandy's pool went away, so Chandy's is now pretty consistent in getting you some good minions. And Kasagu's is just giving you some really sweet 5-drops. You can discount these with the efficient Octobot, so these can come down on like 3, on 4. And these are also the best Shadow Step targets in this deck. You want to Shadow Step these because this deck wins mostly through the board. Early disruption with the Watchposts, then just taking over the board with the help of Kasagus, with the help of Chandy's, maybe Shadow Stepping these to get even more of them around. Then those minions deal a bunch of damage, and then you have Penflinger, you have Wicked Stab, just finishing off the opponent with some direct damage. As for the mulligans with this deck, I like to think of the mulligan with this deck as consisting of 3 groups of cards. There's Fire Watchpost and the efficient Octobot, and these are cards that you keep in every single matchup. You always want to keep those, they are just really good. Then there's Motion Watchpost and there's Mankrik, and these are cards that depend a little bit on the matchup. Because Motion Watchpost obviously is not very useful if your opponent is not going to start playing a lot of minions, like you're playing against a control deck and it does pretty much nothing. So you want to keep Mankrik if you want to be proactive, and you want to keep the Watchpost if you anticipate the opponent playing a lot of minions. And finally, there are your win conditions, Kasagus and Chandy's Barrow, but you can't afford to keep your win conditions unless you have some early game. So first you want to find some of that early game, and then you can keep some win conditions alongside them if you have the early game already. Now, let's go take a look at Watchpost Rogue in action, and if you enjoyed this content, please like this video and check out my Twitch channel where I live stream Hearthstone.
I make my own.
Mankrik is also pretty good though. Maybe I keep Octobot and Mankrik. Perhaps I don't have to have the Watchpost immediately. Alright, so probably going to be a no minion mage or spell mage. But I have some good cards here. If this Octobot can get damaged without getting killed, that would mean some serious business. Okay. I like these cards. They're not Watchposts, but they're not bad either. Do they run Combustion? They do. That is not included in most of those decks. I run it, for example, but surprisingly many people don't. Well, let's put Mankrik's wife into the deck. Next turn we're going to do some golem shaping. Alright. That's a good one. Some resources. Haha, Lord. And welcome to the Watchpost stream. Well, let's make a 5-drop golem, I believe. Rush seems pretty decent. And 2 with rush. Yeah, sounds fun. That one goes to the dome. Alright, 2 5/5s with rush for 5 mana. That I find acceptable. Let's see. Okay, that allows them to trade away the Mankrik if they like. Yeah, rush minions will be fine here. Some greater rush golems. This one actually goes there, so I play around potential combustion. And that goes to the dome. Good. Then we have Chandy's coming. Or do I want to get a Shadow Step for the Chandy's? Because I could also do some Penflinging. Penflinging and Swindling. Taunt minion. They don't have a lot of minions either. I could save the Greater Golem for now. If I want to get a Shadow Step so that I can get more Gen DCs. Let's see. There's some Halosering here. Halosering into Swindle. And there's my Shadow Step. I have the alternative, of course, to Shadow Step Kazakus instead of Gen Ds. Shadow Step Kazakus now played again. Now I'll just re-Swindle. Sacrifice the Kazakus. And hit face with the Golem. I'll just give this a try. Alright. So far so good. Okay, Mage discovering some more spells. Mage might be able to discover some secrets that would help them defend. That could get a little awkward. Now they have no minions left in hand, so this motion watch post isn't going to do much. I just want to kill some of those, because I totally could. Makes it harder for them to... I think I still always get the illusion. I think I still always get it. 9 cards in hand, so we'll just play the Gen Ds. Oh, Mosaki, Master Duelist. How about that? That will be the illusion. Oh, this is getting interesting. I want a Wand Thief out there. Let's see what I can pick up. A Flurry. I can freeze those minions. That sounds fine. Okay, so I'm going to Penflinger face once here. I'm going to Shadow Step the Gen Ds. And I'm going to flurry their minions. Alright. Too bad I don't have a Wicked Stab here. Do I have a way to get Wicked Stab next turn? With Field Contact I could if they can't handle the Mosaki. But they probably will be able to find a Devolving Missiles that will allow them to kill Mosaki. They should be able to find the Devolving Missiles there. That's a lot of card draw, yeah. So they can get rid of the Mosaki. Well, Rivendare does tank the Mask of Cthulhu pretty well.
Warriors of the frozen wastes, rise up!
No more Shadow Steps here. But I believe we are doing Gen Ds. They might have a Flame Strike there. Oh, Blood Herald. That's pretty miserable. I'll just drop a couple of Watch Posts there. Why not? Alright. Flame Strike obviously would be the perfect card for this position. And that is indeed the card they have there. So nothing has been won yet. Nothing has been lost yet either. Everything's still available. Ooh, that Frenzy effect. What if I do Field Contact? And there's going to be some kind of Field Contact turn. Let's fling some pens over there. A bit of Brain Freezing over there. Get the Penflingers back into hand. I suppose I'm doing more Penflinging. Do I just do the Octobot into Penflinger? That's possible too. I guess I'll just do a bit more Penflinging here. Oh, Mankrik's wife arrives. That's nice. I can do another Penflinger there and then play a Secret Passage. That's fine. I don't have to use the cards. It's completely fine. Gets me those Penflingers back into hand. Alright. Hi, Gexkagari. Okay. So now we have a whole bunch of cards again. This is summoning a couple of 5/5s. You obviously have more flame strikes available. More devolving missiles is good. Remove some of that health from the board. Can I just win this game with some pen flinging? That's definitely possible. They could have like counter spells now. Counter spell is an option. Ice barrier is an option. I believe we're opening up with some pen flingers here.
Efficient is sufficient.
Let's pen fling a little bit into that one too. I played 3 cards. Other characters are immune. So to shadow step something not so important. I can try to hit with that. With there. I can try to shadow step this. We check for counter spell. That was a counter spell. Then I can do a wicked stab to the dome. There probably was enough time here to kill the mage. I was just a little bit on the slow side today. An Oasis ally, okay. That's fine, then I can swing at the face. There's probably enough time here to just kill the mage. That's my bad. I totally could have done it with the secret passage and the pen flingers. Hi Shizen. Click, how do you feel about Druid right now? Token Druid is pretty good, the slower Druid is less good, but it's still playable. They may have another counter spell now, so that could be a bit of a problem. So many secrets. So unless I can find another spell. I'm going to do some more halosering here. And we try to brain freeze there. Just an element portal. Well then, it's lethal. As soon as I hate these animations take way too long. I truly hate this. They take so long. But we played some watch posts and then we won the game. "11 times multiplier, of course, these are our high legend games. I'm kind of interested in keeping Gen Ds. Let's see if we can make it work. I want to get those watch posts early. Early watch posts are like the pretty core to this deck. It's sad that I can't find them. But let's see. So this one is going to be a mirror. If they have a watch post and I don't, I mean, they would coin out the far watch post, right? I mean, why not? There are no great one-drops overall. All of them are a little disappointing, I do agree. But Swash is the better performing one-drop out of all the options that are being used in these archetypes. They had the far watch post. That's tough. I think I have to kill it. Otherwise everything I draw is so expensive.
Initiating overdrive.
That's not great, but that's how it has to go. I want that far watch post dead. Because otherwise everything I draw will be so expensive. They had Mankrik, but I happen to have Gen Ds, so I'll do Gen Ds on 4. Let's see about this. Blood Herald again. Dude, seriously. 2 Gen Ds for me, 2 Blood Heralds. That's not nice. That is not nice at all. Ouch. Chandy's pool. This is the only lower left in Chandy's pool because both of the eggs were destroyed. So everything else in Chandy's pool is great. Can they kill Chandy's is the big question. They don't run backstab in that deck, for example. If they can't kill Chandy's, I might be able to pick up a Shadow Step for it. Battle Cry or combo card? Well, that's a combo card.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Oh, let's give this a try. There's a Shadow Step for my Chandy's. Beautiful. The Chandy's going to the face. I will Shadow Step the Chandy's, but do I use Penflinger? No, I can use another Swindle. That's totally fine. I can do another Swindle here. 8 cards in hand, and then I can Shadow Step the Chandy's back to the hand. And then I will be able to use the illusion to kill that one, and I can use my weapon to kill that one, and this one gets to go face. I have 8 cards in hand. I have another Chandy's that's playable next turn. Ringling's Rifle was repaired, I believe. But Mankrik has not been repaired. Mankrik's wife is still... I mean, you can find all of this information on Twitter, which is the only place you can find real information about Blizzard games. But I believe the Ringling's Rifle interaction has already been repaired. Actually, I know that it has been repaired. But I also know that Mankrik's wife interaction has not been repaired. Their Chandy's is a little bit better than my Chandy's, I would say. So what can I do about this? That's probably the illusion. Let's replay Chandy's again. Okay. That's 1 card. This will be 2 cards. Let's try that one first. It was the illusion. Then that's going to be 3 cards with the Brain Freeze. And then I will trade... Do I trade this one? No. My hand is a little full though. But I suppose this is fine. I will burn 1 card next turn, but it should be acceptable. It should be acceptable. I have a lot of pressure here. Burning a card should not be a major problem. We'll see. Okay, some Brain Freezes go around. Some prize plundering. I lost a Penflinger. That's a little sad, of course. But it's not the end of the world. I don't want my Kazags out there. I don't absolutely have to have Kazags out there. Would I trade off Chandy's? It's not totally out of the question now, is it? I might also do it like this. Keep Chandy's on the board. Maybe this is okay. Forge Post is a little annoying for them. Although, nah, I wasn't quite certain whether I wanted some posts or not. Oh, they spent a Wicked Stab on that. That's great news. That was great news. Should be going pretty well. Yeah, you can't secret passage your way to Mankrik's wife.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.